The tale of Malavika and Agnimitra is a captivating love story set in ancient India, filled with drama, romance, and royal intrigue. This story, immortalized in the Sanskrit play Malavika and Agnimitra by the famous poet Kalidasa, weaves together the lives of a beautiful court dancer and a noble king. Let me recount this story for you.
The Kingdom of Vidisha. In the lush and prosperous kingdom of Vidisha ruled King Agnimitra, a valiant and noble monarch of the Shunga dynasty. King Agnimitra was a just ruler, known for his prowess in battle and his patronage of the arts. He was also married to the beautiful Queen Tarini, a woman of intelligence and grace. Though his life appeared perfect, fate had woven a different design for him.
One day, a new court dancer, Malavika, arrived at the palace. She was breathtakingly beautiful, with eyes like lotus petals and a grace that could charm the most stoic of hearts. Malavika was no ordinary dancer, her elegance and artistic skill captivated anyone who saw her perform. Yet, she was also a mystery. Though she danced for the royal court, her origins were shrouded in secrecy, as no one knew how or why such an enchanting woman had arrived in Vidisha. Love at first sight. King Agnimitra first saw Malavika when she performed a dance during a festival in the palace. The moment his eyes fell upon her, he was enchanted. He could not take his gaze off her, for her beauty seemed otherworldly. Her movements were like poetry in motion, and her expressions told stories beyond words. As the days passed, Agnimitra found himself more and more captivated by Malavika. Her image haunted his thoughts. Despite his love for his queen, the king could not help but feel an intense pull towards this mysterious woman. It wasn't just her beauty that captivated him, there was something deeper, a connection he couldn't explain. However, the situation was not simple. Queen Tarini noticed her husband's growing interest in Malavika and became wary. Though she loved Agnimitra dearly, she was wise enough to see the storm brewing in his heart. Sensing potential danger, Queen Tarini decided to take matters into her own hands. The queen's jealousy and rivalry. Determined to keep her husband's affection and fearing the influence Malavika might wield, Queen Tarini sought to keep the dancer away from the king. She assigned Malavika to work under the strict supervision of the head maid and ensured that she could not meet Agnimitra in private. However, love has its way of defying obstacles, and Agnimitra was undeterred by the queen's schemes. The king found subtle ways to meet Malavika, arranging secret meetings through his trusted companions in the palace. With each encounter, their love blossomed further, and they realized that they were soulmates. What Agnimitra did not know was that Malavika's own story was just as extraordinary as her beauty. Malavika's true identity. Unknown to most, Malavika was no mere dancer. She was, in fact, a princess, born of noble lineage. Her father, the king of a distant land, had been overthrown by a treacherous minister, and her family had been scattered. To protect her from the enemies who sought her life, Malavika's guardians had hidden her in the court of Vidisha as a humble dancer. She had been waiting for an opportunity to regain her rightful place and reunite with her family. Yet, with King Agnimitra's love came an unexpected twist of fate. His devotion was not just to a dancer, but to a princess who, though disguised, was destined for royalty. Malavika, too, had fallen deeply in love with Agnimitra, torn between her duty to her lineage and her feelings for the king. The love trials. As their love grew, so did the tension in the palace. Queen Tarini, though aware of Malavika's noble origins, still saw her as a rival. The queen plotted a series of challenges to test Malavika's worthiness, hoping to expose her and turn the king against her.
The love trials. As their love grew, so did the tension in the palace. Queen Tarini, though aware of Malavika's noble origins, still saw her as a rival. The queen plotted a series of challenges to test Malavika's worthiness, hoping to expose her and turn the king against her. The challenges ranged from simple tasks to complex tests of intelligence, grace, and artistic skill. Each time, Malavika emerged victorious, displaying her noble qualities in every trial. Her brilliance only served to increase the king's admiration for her. The court, too, began to whisper about Malavika's true identity. Some suspected she was not an ordinary dancer, while others believed she was divinely blessed. Meanwhile, Agnimitra remained steadfast in his love for her, determined to win her heart completely. The revelation. One day, fate took a dramatic turn. A visiting nobleman from Malavika's homeland arrived in Vidisha. He recognized her instantly and revealed the truth about her noble heritage. The court was shocked to learn that the beautiful dancer was, in fact, Princess Malavika, the rightful heir to her kingdom. With her identity revealed, the dynamic in the palace shifted. Queen Darini, now aware that Malavika was no mere court dancer but a princess, softened her stance. Though she had feared losing her husband's affection, she realized that Malavika was not an ordinary rival, but a woman of great nobility. She accepted that the bond between Agnimitra and Malavika was not born of mere attraction, but of destiny. The union. With Malavika's true identity revealed and her honor restored, King Agnimitra and she were free to be together. The queen, in a graceful act of wisdom, blessed their union, knowing that Agnimitra's love for her would remain unchanged despite his bond with Malavika. The court celebrated the union of King Agnimitra and Princess Malavika with great joy. The people of Vidisha welcomed their new princess, and Malavika, having found love and her rightful place, embraced her destiny with grace and humility. In the end, the love between Agnimitra and Malavika triumphed over all obstacles. Their story became one of legend, a tale of love, loyalty, and the power of fate that would be told for generations to come. Thus, the story of Malavika and Agnimitra is a timeless reminder of the complexities of love, the importance of destiny, and the beauty of true devotion. It is a celebration of how love, when pure and genuine, can transcend boundaries and overcome even the most difficult challenges.